How did your petty sibling rivalry expose your family's darkest secret? Growing up, my brother Cian and I were like Tom and Jerry. We had beef on sight. If I saw him walking into the kitchen, I'd run at him with a knife. If he saw me brushing my teeth, he'd grab Dad's golf club and hit my head. We fought over everything. The TV remote, the first slice of pizza. We even fought over who hated each other more. Full-on fistfights that ended with Mom screaming and regular ambulance rides. We couldn't stand each other until we hit our late teens and decided to do MMA together. We had no idea it would one day destroy our family. The first time we sparred, he knocked me out. I threw him a pair of gloves that night and told him to put them on. We both went to school with black eyes the next day. Soon we were pushing each other to get better, going to the MMA gym together, and somewhere along the way became best friends. Wherever he went, I went. If you messed with me, you messed with him. 12 years later, we had our black belts. We were training at the gym one day when we heard buzzing coming from Cian's bag. He walked over, checked his phone, and saw 2 missed calls from Mom. His eyes burst open. Mom's golden rule was she never called twice, unless someone died or was about to. He called back immediately. His expression changed from confused to terrified in seconds. We need to go, now. He grabbed his stuff and ran for the door. I followed without asking. We rushed to the hospital. The whole drive, Cian wouldn't tell me what Mom said. Just kept saying, hurry up. When we got to her room, I wasn't ready for what I saw. Mom was in the hospital bed with a broken nose and her face purple and swollen. She looked like she'd been in a car crash. What happened? Cian asked, his voice shaking. Mom started crying. Someone broke into the house. 2 men. They beat me up. Cian's face turned to rage in seconds while I took Mom's hand. The men didn't take anything, Mom continued. Not my purse, not the TV, nothing. It's like they broke in to hurt me. My mind started racing. Who would do that and why? Mom read our minds at that moment. Maybe you can see who it was from the security video. She pointed to the phone in her jacket pocket. You see, Mom had CCTV cameras installed in her house because she was terrified of break-ins. Cian and I grabbed her phone and watched the security video together. 2 men with masks picked her lock, walked in and went straight for her. Didn't even look at valuables. They tackled her and hit her repeatedly. It was gruesome to watch and we almost cried. Their entire bodies were covered in black clothing. But when one of them reached up, his neck was visible for just a second. There was a tattoo there. I stared at it closer. Wait, I know that tattoo. What? Cian looked at me. That's Dad's friend, Jason. He has that exact tattoo on his neck. Cian's eyes bugged out like they do before his matches. You see, 5 years ago, Dad's coworker Marissa accused Mom of cheating because she wanted Dad for herself. She showed him screenshots proving Mom was unfaithful. He believed it without talking to her. I remember he was so angry when he left. Do you think Dad did this? I asked quietly. Do you think he had Jason attack Mom? Should we tell the cops? We sat in silence. Then Cian said something that changed everything. We're not going to the cops. What? Cian snarled. They'll get a trial and 6 months probation. Maybe. That's not real justice. We'll handle this ourselves. I looked at Mom's swollen face and nodded. What do? We find out who did it, then we make it right. For the next 13 months, we became investigators. We asked around about Jason, watched where he went, who he talked to, the whole time. Trained harder than ever before. Every punch we threw was for Mom. Every hour spent tracking brought us closer to the truth. The truth we still regret finding to this day. The more we dug, the more everything pointed to Jason. He was Dad's best friend. His coworkers saw a black outfit in his bag the day Mom was attacked. He suddenly had a new car and his mortgage paid off. Dad used to have this thing where he paid people for favors in the past. When we decided it was him, we knew what to do. We picked a Friday night when Jason left his usual strip club. We waited in the parking lot. When he walked out, we stepped in front. I didn't say anything, just stared with my baseball bat in hand. Cian cracked his knuckles. Jason looked at us, at our hands, then back at our faces. Get in the car. Jason got in. We drove to Dad's house. We'd been watching him too. We knew he was home alone. When we knocked, Dad opened the door and his reaction was priceless. We pushed past him into the house. Jason tried to back away, but we blocked him. Tell us what you did to Mom, I said. I don't know what you're talking about, Jason stammered. Cian punched Jason with the strength of 13 years of training and rage. He fell to the floor. We have the video. We saw your tattoo. Dad stepped between us. Stop. Please stop. Did you tell him to do it? I asked Dad. Did you have Jason beat up Mom? No. Dad looked panicked. I didn't do anything. Cian got in Dad's face. Then who was the other person with you? Who else attacked our mom? Dad's face crumbled as he cowered. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. Then who? Cian was yelling now. Dad sank into the wall. His voice came out broken. It was my son. My other son. From before I met your mother. You don't know about him. He's 32. The room went silent. Dad had another son. A son who beat our mom half to death. Cian and I looked at each other and gave that subtle nod that meant it was time to handle business. Full story on channel linked below.